Most creators who make content don't make money from their content. Now, I built a software tool to address that, but first I want to break down exactly how you can get started to become a profitable creator. The biggest problem with being a content creator is being profitable. How do you actually make money? Most people will say, well, AdSense. And that's not going to work because with AdSense, did you know that the top 3% of creators on YouTube get 90% of the ad revenue? So yes, YouTube pays out, but that top upper echelon that you almost can't reach at this point, like the artists and the actors and the podcasts that have been on here for decades, you can't catch up to them. Let's just be real. Like you probably won't. So AdSense isn't something you should, I won't say prioritize, but you can't lean on that forever. And what are you going to do? Focus on brand deals? Brand deals are great. The problem with that is brand deals have a processing time. Sometimes they want to pay you net 30, net 60, net 90. Like think about that. You close the deal today and you don't even get paid until 3 months from now. Like think about how that works. That's not a great deal to have as a creator. And then you got the issue of needing to have an audience. Do you build the audience first? How long do you need to build your audience? How many people do you need to have subscribed to you? Do you need to grow a newsletter? It's all these different variables that come into play that make monetizing your skill set as a creator just way too complicated. The goal of this channel is to show you what I have done to become successful. I've been able to get out of that rat race of trying to just be a creator and trying to make money from putting out a bunch of content and relying on brand deals and stuff. I still work with brands, but now I focus on building better products. The product I built last year was Compass. Compass is a tool that helps startup founders connect with investors. If you're a startup founder, if you know any founders, you know how hard it is to raise capital. It's already challenging. So what I've done is make it easier for founders who are trying to do that, connect with the investors, whether it's angel investors or venture capitalists. Now there are a bunch of other layers to it, but that's the gist of the product, right? That's like the main outcome that a founder is going to get when they use Compass. An issue I've seen creators struggle with for over a decade now is making money from their skill set. And once I started posting my vlogs and going to events and speaking a lot more, I realized that a lot of people want to do the part that I figured out how to do, right? Where you go to events and they have you on stage to speak, where you make money from consulting and answering questions and helping people. If it's selling products online where you can make money while you're sleeping, like I've been able to set a lot of this stuff up over the years. I'm gonna keep it really real with you. The fact that we can vibe code products now is what changed my life forever. Because I've always had ideas on products I want to build. Now I can just go and build them with ease. All the other stuff is easy for me, whether it's getting customers, the sales process, building my pipelines. That stuff is a cakewalk. The hardest part for me was building products. And now that I can do that, I built Compass in a weekend. On Friday, I started building, and by Sunday, I had my first paying customer. That's just how it's been working. So I know this works from actually doing the work. And you know what? I'm going to triple down right here real quick. Yes, I built a vibe coded product. Yes, I'm one of the few people that's made money from my product. And no, it's not at this $50,000 a month level. No, I'm not there yet. We're getting there. But I've been so much more focused on actually solving a problem and helping the people that do pay for my software, that do pay for my product, that I'm not even focusing on scaling right now. I'm putting so much time into making sure they get a result. So now I'm going to share with you the 3 revenue layer that all creators use on some level. And I'll use myself as an example, other creators as an example as I break this down. The first thing is they all solve a problem. Whether it's the guys here on with Think Media on YouTube, or they're going to break down how to use YouTube and the equipment you need and how to make good videos, all of that stuff. That's a problem. You want to be a creator, you want to make content on YouTube, they have all the resources for that. Another example would be the growth marketers. These people create a lot of content on LinkedIn. They create infographics and stuff. Some of them are on podcasts. They love newsletters. That's their content, but their content is great because they're solving that problem, helping companies grow. The second thing is these people have what I call a winning metric. A winning metric is a specific number. The second thing all these creator brands that are successful have is what I call a winning metric. This is a specific number that your brand can be known for. For example, if I was a fitness trainer on Instagram, you go to some of their profiles and you'll see I've helped X amount of people lose X amount of pounds. That's like a perfect value prop because if I'm somebody that wants to lose weight, get in shape, live a healthier life, all that stuff, and I see that you've helped, 100 plus people lose, 20,000 pounds combined, That's a great number. Like that's the kind of winning metric you got to have in your mind. What is that metric that you can have for your market? And as a pro tip, you want to make this something that is relatable to your market and tangible, right? If I was a growth specialist specifically in email marketing for e-commerce, very, very specific there, I would only focus on how many companies I help grow and what percentage I help them grow by. I've helped 50 companies grow by 200% in less than 90 days with my foolproof system. Now, you see how powerful that is, how much that stands out? If I'm in e-commerce and you tell me that, I want to work with you. Like this is the kind of detail you need to have when you're trying to build this brand. The third thing is to productize your solution. And when I say productize, this is where vibe coding comes in. See, most people fall into the trap of I have to put out a course. I got to start consulting. And then you end up in the circle of doom that I call it of coaching coaches, coaching coaches. And it's just a circle of nothing. Whereas if you build a product people can go and use and they get value out of it consistently, meaning it saves them money, makes them money, saves them time, right? Helps them look better. You get them a specific outcome, they'll continuously pay for that month over month. Now, that is not a super easy thing to do. I'm not going to sit here and say that, but it's very much possible. And I think it's the best way as a creator to stand out now. Because if you got a problem you want to solve and you want to make money, you just run straight to the course. It's not really going to be as helpful as you think it is because everybody's already doing that. You won't even stand out at this point. But if you have a product that's a good product that customers help you build, it's a game changer. So this channel in the making is specifically for the creators who want to make money, who want to make a real impact. If you're just in this for money, not for you. But if you're in this for money to make an impact and actually help people, this is for you. I'm going to be breaking down the different tools, the numbers, the frameworks. You also see some of my vlogs, which I've already started posting. When I do go to the events, I'm speaking on stage and stuff like that. When I'm working with investors from my other brand Next Round, you'll see some of that content on here as well. And that's why you want to be here is because and really that's why you want to be here because I'm a person that is not trying to make money off of you building this. Whether you buy any product or if you pay for any service through this specific channel, I don't care. I have a whole nother company that's already making money. I already work with investors and it's going extremely well. I have partnerships with universities and different accelerators. It's going very well. I'm just building this brand right here to kind of show people the business side of what's happening over there. Because on Next Round, I got to talk more startups and investors and pitch decks and all of that stuff. And it's very technical jargon. Over here, you're going to see some reaction videos to some of the stuff about economics or when people talk about entrepreneurship and stuff. Because I love talking about that stuff. And I think for me personally, it would be great to have an outlet to have that conversation because I think a lot of what people are putting out there, they're always trying to chase the money. And again, if you buy the products I put out here, cool. If you don't, that's cool too. I don't really care. Like honestly, for me, it's a big deal to be transparent and put out the products and stuff and just help people as much as I can. Because I'm extremely thankful and blessed to live the life that I live, to do what I do. And I mean, I've put maybe 15 grand into my equipment at this point alone. The camera I have right now, I have multiple phones. I have, oh my God, maybe 10 microphones now. It's ridiculous. I put so much money into this. I want to just use all of it and get the most out of what I'm doing, right? Look at this. A10 Mini ISO Pro. Like this is what I use when I podcast every day. Like this is where I'm at and the level I'm on. Most people don't know what this is, right? So like I want to help you. If you're a creator, you should know what this is and you should know how to use it because it's something you might need one day. And again, I think most people doing this kind of content are off the rails a bit. They're not focused on helping you because they want to make money and chase brand deals and stuff. And I'm just moving totally different. So if that's something you into, something you're interested in, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hype this video. This is like my trailer for the channel. I got a bunch of content coming for y'all. I'm at events nonstop. You'll see vlogs as well. And if you got reactions you want to send me, hit me up on Instagram, thecoachchris_. I'll see you next time.